For as long as I can remember, Cybertron has been a peaceful planet. However, for the longest times, we have been in heavy war. The planet was split into two factions, the power-hungry Decepticons who wanted total domination of all of Cybertron's resources, and the peace-loving Autobots that wanted nothing to do with the war but were forced to fight back. My life dream was to fight for Optimus Prime, the bot who stepped up for the less fortunate Autobots with limited military training, forming the Autobot Resistance. He was my inspiration to step up and fight for what was right. My name is Hotshot, and I just got word that Optimus and the Resistance were being attacked on the north side of Iacon. I knew what to do, which is where my tale begins.
Foolish insects!
Hey!
Hey, Prime? I think so. What's going on? That Autobot is in trouble.
Call it off, Decepticon.
And who in the pit are you?
I'm the Autobots' newest top-secret weapon. I'm your worst nightmare.
Nightmare, huh? Ha! We nearly slagged you into the next galaxy. You have much more to learn if you wish to defeat us. Decepticons, retreat!
What the slag happened? They just vanished into complete thin air.
Probably just in time, too. They were nanoclicks away from slagging you into scrap. Welcome, soldier. I see that you have received my call. I must say, you showed great potential today, though I have much that I would like to teach you. You must be Hotshot.
Yeah.
Who cares? He's still a rookie. He's bound to get his circuits twisted if he continues to fight the way he did today. Ironhide, mind your manners. I called him here specifically because I wanted to personally take him under my wing. I'm sure he can do it. I am Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots, though I'm sure you already knew that.
Yeah, I did.
And these are my two most trusted comrades. Red Alert, my medical specialist, making sure your well-being and combat condition are my top priority. And Ironhide, my weapons specialist. The first thing you want to understand when dealing with clones is you gotta have a fist of fury, otherwise you're toast. Now I must ask, before I take you back to our base, why do you wish to fight alongside me? What skills can I teach you that you cannot learn from anybody else? Why my army as opposed to so many of the other Autobot armies out there?
You are my inspiration to every service I wish to provide for Cybertron. Seeing all that you've accomplished and the skills you possess, I need to learn from the best in order to be the best. It's always been my destiny to join your army. Your leadership is second to none.
Inspirational speeches and enthusiasm will get you nowhere, kid. You need to be able to back it up with your skills, which you don't got many of them. Very well, Hotshot. As of right now, you are officially a member of my team.
We think you'd be a great addition to the unit. However, we're going to make sure that you perform up to our expectations. We have much to teach you, and we're willing to pass our knowledge over to you if that's what it takes to save Cybertron from total destruction. I won't let you down. Any of you. I promise.
I'm glad I can count on you. Now, let's head back to the base and get trading.
Starscream, welcome back. Were you, able to capture any Energon? You know, we could really use your help every once in a while, Barricade. I already told you, I only take orders from Megatron, and not from Starscream.
And where is Megatron now?
In a stasis coma?
And how long has he been in a stasis coma?
14 stellar cycles.
And who is leading the Decepticons to resurrect Megatron?
You're a traitor! Once Megatron is resurrected, he'll melt you down to scrap for sure.
Megatron will recognize that I am a superior warrior to him once he is revived. Until then, I shall remain the Supreme Emperor of the Decepticons.
Enjoy it while it lasts, Starscream. Enjoy it while it lasts.
I certainly will. Thank you, Barricade. Laserbeak should be returning at any minute now. Laserbeak, my good friend. Unlike some of the others, you never failed me. Play back Laserbeak's findings, Soundwave.
Affirmative. Why my army as opposed to so many of the other Autobot armies out there?
You are my inspiration to every service I wish to provide for Cybertron. I need to learn from the best in order to be the best. It's always been my destiny to join your army.
So, that little yellow Autobot is now their comrade, eh? Just what we need to bring Megatron back to life. He's been offline for 14 years now. That's 14 years too long, if you ask me. We could have had Cybertron conquered by now if he had still been active.
You're on to something, Starscream, and I'm gonna find out what. And how exactly are we gonna bring him back after all this time?
Yeah, I mean, after all, he's been out of commission for so many years. I'd be surprised if he could even oil his own afterburners after he stands back up. We can very easily bring Megatron back to life with the energy of another life spark. Since Hotshot joined up with the Autobots, I would imagine Starscream wants to capture him and transfer his life spark to Megatron. That is, unless if one of you wishes to sacrifice yourself to revive our leader.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
What's the matter? Are you unfaithful to Megatron? Is that what it is? Are you scared? Why would we give our life sparks if we're superior to every single Autobot ever created? I think it's a brilliant plan. Well, for Starscream at least. Then I suggest that you watch what you say and do. Otherwise, I'll make sure the life spark we need comes from one of you.
Hey, you're not the boss. I'll challenge you any day of the slagging week.
Silence! You idiots will do as you're told, and we will win. But remember, our fight is with the Autobots, not with each other. We will bring Megatron back, and we will rule the galaxy. Follow me, men. We have work to do.
This is the saddest excuse for an army I've ever seen. I'm telling you, it's a combination of over-enthusiasm, energy, and lack of combat smarts. I hate rookies, and Hotshot's no exception. The kid don't have what it takes to be an Autobot warrior. I've seen boss like him get slagged the nano-click they step onto the battlefield. They always let their inexperience get the best of them. Are you even listening to me?
Hey guys, I hope I'm not interrupting.
Oh, hello, Hotshot.
It really is nice to be able to meet all you guys. I really thought I'd never see the day where I'd take my first steps into accomplishing my life dream. I'm ready to prove myself.
Excellent! The team could use a little energy and enthusiasm. It really helps our morale. Oh, now you start talking?
I'm not sure though. I try not to think about the future just because I'm not sure how this will all play out.
Look, kid, this war ain't a laughing matter. You gotta be a lean, mean fighting machine. Oh, here we go again. In this world, you either slag the enemies, or the enemy slag you. You gotta stay on your stabilizing servos at every astro-second, and you gotta be ready to pull your weapon out at any time or any place. Team Prime ain't at all what you think it'll be. We don't slag around, nor do we rest. Team Prime knows when to use force, and how much to use. Ironhide, I needed that. Got that so far, kid? Oh, don't listen to him. You'll do fine, as long as you don't overthink things, because that's when everything starts to fall apart. The name's Smokescreen, and I'm Optimus Prime's trusty combat officer. You can always ask me about combat, and I'll see what I got stored in my memory banks for you. I've been with Optimus for some time now, and I have a lot of tricks up my servos that I'm sure you could definitely put to good use. Why don't we go do a training exercise right now? We'll bring Red Alert with us as well. Smokescreen, as much as I appreciate the offer, I promised Optimus Prime that I'd finish fixing this panel lighting today. Well, big guy, how are you going to do that without your power welder? Touché, Smokescreen. Let's get training.
As I walk out with Smokescreen and Red Alert, I realize there's a lot more to warfare than meets the optics sensor. There are sacrifices involved. I sacrificed a lot to reach this point, even going so far as to leave some teammates to die. But now, everything that I have experienced and everything I've left behind, and all of the opportunities I've turned down, have paid off. As mentioned before, this is just the beginning of my tale.
Look, if you're gonna be weird about it, I can send you to someone else if you like.
I mean, I'm not saying I can't work with him.
Well, you seem really distracted by this, and to be honest, we can't afford distractions right now. This assault has to happen today, because tomorrow is Sabbath. But you know, Cliffhanger, these new recruits, they need field experience. You're someone I trust to show them the ropes.
Well, I mean, thanks for this, Who else you got?
Hand job?
Wait, what?
Hand job. Sorry, I thought you met him already. He's also new.